Hello everyone and welcome to the Brain Tease. We all have brains, so why not learn more about them? Hi, I'm Rachel and I am the host of the podcast The Brain Tease. I am also a researcher and a psychology graduate student. So how did the Brain Tease begin? Well, it all started on a college couch. College for me was an exciting experience because it was my first taste of neuroscience research, but it was also very social. And some of my most vivid memories of college were chatting on the couch with my friends about brains. And as nerdy as that sounds, brains have always been a passion of mine, but I felt absolutely in my element talking to my friends. I was able to talk about cool new brain research and have honest discussions about mental health stigma, all on this college couch. And since then, after 4 years of clinical neuroscience research experience, I've continued to talk about brains at social gatherings, and I noticed that others that weren't even in science or weren't even in research were still interested in brains. One day at work, I just had a wild idea, and I thought, why not do this on a larger scale and talk about brains to more people than just my friends? And I remember at work, I just jotted on a scrap piece of paper the Brain Tease, like a podcast about neuroscience and psychology broken down by a researcher. And just like that, the Brain Tease began. I had no idea how to edit audio or create a website or anything, but I had this scrap paper doodle and a dream. And I just really wanted to recreate that Rachel on the couch experience, and I just want to talk about brains like we're having a conversation. And I guess the point of the Brain Tease is to highlight the latest psychology and neuroscience research, and I believe we are living in the golden era of mental health research. Yet not everything in neuroscience is accessible to the public, so in the Brain Tease, in the podcast, I'll provide the latest research on brain topics that you've always wondered about, and I'll put them in fun, bite-sized form. Another goal of the podcast is to raise mental health awareness and destigmatize mental illness. The brain is so important to how we think, remember, and feel, and I truly believe that knowing about how your brain works is empowering, and I hope everyone can experience that feeling. And for people who are skeptical of mental illness and wellness, I make an effort to highlight that mental illness is real and never something to be ashamed of. And I hope that the Brain Tease showcases the incredible amount of scientific research on several mental illnesses. Lastly, the Brain Tease requires a lot of effort. It is a one-woman show, and this is a passion project for me on top of grad school, so I would love to continue to create content consistently, and any support is greatly appreciated. Thanks so much to all of you around the world for listening. I can't believe how it has reached so many people in such a little time. It's a baby podcast, and I hope the Brain Tease can grow with your support. So thank you again, and I'll see you next time on the Brain Tease.